Hey everybody, it's Guys here from GotTech the podcast. Gimkit has done it again. Gimkit, one of our favorite gamification tools, has come out with something called Gimkit Ink. And this is a new way to make students content creators, and I absolutely love it. Check it out. As I said, Gimkit did it again. This time we are focusing on content creation, students being creators in the classroom. I absolutely love this. So the first thing that we want to do is go to gimkit.com/ink. I'll have this in the description for the video below. Once you get here, you can learn about how it works. You can take a tour and find out a lot of good stuff up at the top. But what I want to do is just show you how easy this process is. And I'm checking this tool out for the very first time. I've done my homework. I've looked at a couple of examples, and now I want to show you how easy it is to get started. So we're going to do exactly that. We're going to go ahead and get started. And from here, it's going to have two different spots. It's going to have projects, and these are where students can create and publish things. And then the paper, and these are all the latest posts across all your projects that you've made as a teacher. So let's go ahead and start this new project. You click New. From there, you type in the details of the assignment. So what I'm going to do is fill this out real quick and get right back to you. Alright, so I'm taking this as an activity just to get them to write a little bit about themselves, maybe at the beginning of the year, or just a practice exercise for them to write. I just asked them what is their favorite activity to do when they have some free time. And the details, I just said find an image to represent your activity and share a memorable moment relating to this activity. I could share this with just my classes, or I could say anyone with a link can contribute. From there, we're going to go ahead and start the project. So once we created this project, we now have to share it. It provides you with a link that you can share through your LMS. So you can copy the link, or you can share via Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, email, or Remind. When you're done with grabbing your link and sharing it out, we could go ahead and view the project. So here is the project. This is our prompt, and this is where the student work will be popping up as they publish. So we have some different options down here. I want to point out Manage. So when you go into Manage, it allows you to change some things such as the due date, the student's ability to edit after they publish. Maybe they found a mistake, or maybe they wanted to add something. I would probably leave that on. You could allow reactions, so students can leave emoji reactions as quick feedback on their peers' work. Articles, max words, and stories. Once you have everything that you want, you could hit save. So we're back here, and it tells us the shareable things again. You could start reading them, you could share them out, and here's an index. What I want to do now is I want to show you the student view of creating something in this project. I'll show you the student side of things. All I did was copy and paste the URL into my student browser here, and it brought up the project page. So here is the prompt. We have the directions there, and now I'm able to create a new post to go with that prompt. All right. One thing I want to point out is that there was no login here by the student. I just copied, pasted the link, and we're off to the races. All right, once you get in there, the student has two options. They could create an article to explain an idea, or they could tell a story through a narrative. This is more of a story narrative, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. From there, it brings up our canvas here. So we have a way of editing the canvas through paint and style to kind of personalize it. We could also add pictures, or we could write. So the first thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and write my response to the prompt. Alright, so my favorite thing to do is watching baseball with my dad and going to Yankee Stadium, and I remember my dad caught a foul ball hit by Tino Martinez, which he gave me, and it's still on my mantle. So the only other thing that we have to do to complete this prompt is add some type of an image to go with it. So what I've done is I went to Google Images, found an image that I'm going to use. We have other options of things that you can add to this canvas here, but I'm just going to use an image, and I'm going to paste that URL that I found on Google Images, and it's a URL, or it's an image of Yankee Stadium. So I have Yankee Stadium there. I have my memory, and now I am done and I'm ready to publish as a student. Now I want to point out that you can have multiple slides here. You can make multiple slides to go with this prompt if you wish, and the teacher will be able to see all that. So let's go to publish. From here, it gives us the preview of what's going to be shown to the teacher, to the rest of the class. This looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and hit ready to publish. From there, you get to put your name, so I'm just going to put student, and I will hit continue. We could title it whatever we want, so I'll put New York Yankees. I'll pick an emoji to kind of go with it. I feel a little silly, so we'll just do that one. We'll hit continue, and then from here the student gets to choose whether only the teacher gets to read and view the post, or if anyone that has access to the project. So if the teacher is going to say you're going to respond to other people in your class, then they would obviously want to pick anyone, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now there's an added bit of security here where only the teacher can see the student name or anyone. So if they don't feel comfortable telling everyone that's their piece of work in the class, they could just say just my teacher. So this will still give other students the ability to see, read, and comment or respond with feedback to anyone's work. So I'm just going to show you just my teacher. From there we publish, and we are published. It's now in print. You could take this, copy it, share it. They could share it with their parents. They could share it with other people so they could see it. Alright, so now I'm going to go back over to this teacher view to show you what this project looks like. Alright, so we're back in the teacher side of things, and we could see the student post here. We could go ahead and click on it. We see the picture, we see the memory, we go down. Are other students able to read this post? Yes, they are. We could give some feedback, nice work, or not quite there, and we go ahead and hit nice work. And then I can add any type of critique that I want down here. I love the Yankees too. And I could add that comment to give them even more, so this student can go see that. So this is Gimkit Ink. I'm super excited about it. Thank you for checking out this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out on Twitter at GotTechED.